Let's go. Good game, man.
19-21, Shake. I'll take that. That was back and forth. That was nice.
Hey, LD hitting shots from the Rise courts. Great game.
Great game.
Sweating over here.
You know, this is what it is. Close competition between Rise and Elite, and there's going to be so much more of it this summer. Shake, before we sign off.
2K you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. And for the Lakers, they've got Josh Giddey, and it's T in at the point guard. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Graham. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight.
Lakers foul.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Williamson. He played a great game against Golden State. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ingram. And counted from 19 feet away.
Good defense against Brandon Ingram, but he's crafty about creating just enough space for his shot.
T stripped away. Ingram finds Jones. To the paint. And he buries his first look.
Beautiful pass by Jones, keeping his head on his swivel and creating the wide open look.
Here's T. That one falls.
Number 17.
Nice feed that time from Giddey.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
We played just over a minute here in the first. T passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start.
Los
he can
Angeles
help
foul.
with that.
Number 17.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Ingram slides in at the 4 with Zion playing center. Then it's Herb Jones. Then there's Dyson Daniels.
Out of bounds.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Knicks was outstanding. He scored 68 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. Numbers like that make you do a double take. Let's see if he can turn heads once more in tonight's action. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Not everyone is going to score 20 points a game. And Herb Jones has embraced his role on the defensive side, Smitty.
B.A., some call him the straitjacket because what he does on the defensive end, he's tall and lanky, and he's not easy to shake off.
Got it. Give him 8 points now.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. To the inside. T. And it's
Let's
good.
count it. Number 17.
Contact. Hit the shot. And will
Defensive 5. Third.
New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Daniels. Count that bucket. Daniels has got his second basket of the game.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
T, no good.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Now here's Williams. Checking his stats, he's scoring around
Williams.
9.5 points per game.
Assisted.
Coach is loving the ball.
Number 17.
Pass to Jones. To the middle. Ooh, good finish in the rack.
assist from
Slick feed.
Zion
And the
Williamson.
Pelicans lead by 7.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
The kick out to Williams. It's stolen by Ingram.
Picks up
Lakers
his
foul.
third foul.
Number
We'll see
17.
now what coach decides to do
His
from
third
here.
personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Daniels passes to Williamson. Outside Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. And here's Ingram. He shoots it. Williams grabs the board.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Back to Giddey. Here's T. Takes the 3. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And he
Number
goes up
17.
strong with a one-handed jam.
Good ball pressure. It's up quick.
Tipped away. Back to Williamson. Goes to the reverse
Zion
layup and drops it
Williamson.
in.
The assist goes
Williamson's got 8.
to
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Right side Giddey. Pass to T. Back to Giddey. He shoots. Oh, he clanks that one off the
Josh
back iron
Giddey.
and falls.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's T. Drains the
Rebound.
triple. Now
Number
just a 2-point
17.
New Orleans lead.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Williamson. And a foul
Lakers
call on
foul.
the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
We always
foul.
see trends
Second
go in the
team.
NBA. It seems like in the current era,
Shooting
the
forward
pick
to
and
one.
roll is the go-to offensive
Zion.
set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important
Number
right now
17.
in the league.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Williams.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Williams. Here's T. Three-pointer. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Number
I just
17.
love the ball movement.
Here's Ingram. He had 25 points in his last game. And as it goes out of bounds,
Out of bounds.
New Orleans will keep possession.
Pelicans ball.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at New Orleans, they're hanging in there at that same 5th spot and hoping to climb higher.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed.
On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-7 run. Outside, Williams. T passes to Giddey. Here's T, covered by Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Here's T. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And the shot
That's a
clock
24-second shot
expires.
clock violation.
24-second violation.
New Orleans ball.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. That one falls.
Number 17.
Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Assist from
Giddey's got 5 assists
Josh
tonight.
His
Giddey.
shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Rebounded by Daniels. The Pelicans trail. Hits a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. The steal. And it's blocked. Giddey with it. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. And the shot goes in. 14 points for him.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Over to the wing. Pass to T. It's Williams, high post. Stolen by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And he's going for the lob. Oh, that dunk by Williamson.
Let him go get it.
Timeout called for the Lakers.
Display from Zion.
Timeout called the Lakers. And the players take this opportunity to
It's now
get some
time for a
Gatorade. Getting some
T-shirt
fluids in
giveaway.
is so important
Let's
during
hear
this
you
timeout.
get loud.
Keep those hands
Okay, Laker fans, you've asked for it. Here they are. The Laker Girls Dance Team.
And that's something that
Enjoy.
none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're
Number
going to battle all
17.
the way to the finish,
Austin Reeves with a dime.
and once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Hawkins. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging
Lakers
around 9
foul.
points a game.
Austin Reeves. That's his second personal foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Jones.
Herbert
Down it
Jones.
goes. Dunked
The
it
assist
through.
from
A beautiful setup.
A
Hawkins.
defensive miscue, and Herb Jones made them pay.
Down low. And he was
New
fouled
Orleans
while in the act of
foul.
shooting, so he'll take 2
Blackwell.
free throws.
That's his second personal
played a
foul.
style.
Second team foul.
Make him earn it at the line.
At the line for the Lakers.
So he gets them both. And looking at where we're at in the season here, Smitty, you can really see teams starting to round into form.
Especially the strong contenders. But there's always room for
Hawkins.
improvement, especially since there's a good chunk of the season left.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
T passes to Reeves. Pass to T. Here's Christie. Just 5 on the clock. Reeves, the pass to T. Back to Reeves. It's the trifecta.
Austin Reeves.
Defensive mix-up there.
Reeves.
He's the last
Winner.
guy you want to leave open.
New Orleans in the lead. Knocked away. Inside. Here's Jones. No good with a layup.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
T with the
Number
bucket.
17.
He's really taken a hold of this
The
first
assist
half and
from
made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Well, New Orleans shooting 55% for the game so far. And it's the Lakers on the break. Again,
Number
the
17.
Lakers score. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
They've also done a
Jonathan
good job
Isaac.
defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one-man wrecking crew inside. His coach,
Number
Billy Green,
17.
said, it's incredible. His touch when he gets down to the lane with 2-3 guys hanging on him, and he's still somehow able to find the glass.
Timeout,
And he does a great job of finding
Let
his
me hear
teammates
you,
as
man.
well.
Get up
And
and get
let's
loud.
not forget about those dunks either.
Oh, Definitely not. That's the show. Thanks, Alec. And the Pelicans call time here.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Opening substitution.
You get run over when
C.J.
you lose even
McCollum.
a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in.
C.J.
Sinks it from
McCollum.
distance.
You have to get out there on C.J. McCollum. He is very good at twerking defenses from deep.
Smitty, what impresses you about C.J. McCollum's game as a ball handler?
Number
Well,
17.
he's a terrific passer,
Assisted.
but also a consistent
Randy
scoring option.
Wells.
I'm impressed with how he balances those two aspects of his job.
Fires the three. And the
That's a
Lakers hit
three.
again from deep.
Number 17.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Blackwell. Isaac covering. Blackwell. Cleared away by Wells.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Reeves, the pass to T. And the call will be
Lakers
against
foul.
Jonathan Isaac.
Jonathan Isaac.
Second foul of the
That's
game.
his second
Williams is
personal
checked in for the
foul.
Lakers.
Third
New Orleans has
team
gone
foul.
1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Now into the lineup for your Lakers. Grant
Now here's
Williams.
McCollum. Defense right on him. On the wing vein. Plenty of space. Blackwell. And they're going to
Los
count that
Angeles
bucket.
foul.
And they'll send him to the
Jonathan
line. It
Isaac.
could be a three-point
His
play.
third personal foul.
In the first quarter, they really attacked inside. Not quite as much sense, but the balanced attack seems to be working well for them.
Here's T. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And it's
Number
flushed down.
17.
Nice jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And there's the drive. And
Number
he makes no
17.
mistake. Slam dunk.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Isaac covering. Knocks it loose. To the inside. Blackwell. Good setup.
Blackwell.
Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 11 points in the game.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
T
Number
with the bucket.
17.
They've really gotten away
Austin
from the three-point
Reeves
shot
with a
as they pull
dive.
out in front.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and
That's
hurt
a
you. Really need
three-pointer.
to tighten it up.
Number
And I think
17.
that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Christie. Oh, no good on the last
That's the
second
end of the
attempt
first
there.
half.
And
With
we
a
finished
score,
off one half of
your
play.
Lakers,
The Lakers on top. They lead by 13. We'll
The
see you after
Pelicans,
halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
69.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. They've got Jonathan Isaac, and it's T in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Williams misses.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And
Technically, it's a
Blackwell.
high percentage look.
This is
but
goes
this
to-
is why we play the game.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor.
Number
got to the
17.
rim, and made a play.
Assisted.
And he just
Josh
driving the
Giddey.
stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Now here's Williamson. And they're pushing it up. On up the court. Rips down
Number
the
17.
breakaway slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
The Lakers, another fast break opportunity here. T, no good.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Pass to Giddey. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's T. Launches a three. Rebounded by Ingram.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
The assist from
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Here's Giddey, following the score by New Orleans. Now the Pelicans in transition. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Williamson. Jones has got his second bucket on the night. To the paint. Here's T. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. 19-footer. It's hauled in by Isaac. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. T passes to Isaac. And so he draws the foul. Heading to the line to shoot a pair.
His fourth personal foul.
Forcing the defense's hand right there. I mean, Jonathan Isaac to the line for 2. A good sign for this team.
Jonathan Isaac.
Both free throws good from Isaac. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's T. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
His
and
third
over the
personal
last 10
foul.
games, here's
Second
a look at the
team
teams
foul.
that have been putting up the most points. The Lakers,
At the
number
line
1,
for the
fifth,
Lakers,
New Orleans.
And watching these
17.
two teams over the last 10 games, the one thing that you notice is how well both are scoring the ball. Seem to be getting whatever shots they want on the offensive end.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Isaac.
And man, looking good from the line so
Los
far this
Angeles
half.
foul. Number 17. His fourth personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Jones. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. 6 to shoot. To the left side wing. Pure from three-point range.
Los Angeles
He's got 19.
Time.
Jones really showing he can dish it right on the money to his man.
And the Lakers call time here.
It's t-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
Daniels checked in for New Orleans. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside, Williams. Pass to Williams. To the middle. And
Number
good!
17.
There's another! And that gives
Assist
him
from
51.
Making it look
Williams.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter
The assist
who's taking
from
the shot.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And he stays with it. Ooh, ripped away. Williamson outside. Back to Daniels. Down low. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Inside. Here's T. Howard
Number
down
17.
after the assist led him to the lane.
I'll tell you, Those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
That just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end. Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. To the paint. Intercepted! Williams defending. Pass to Daniels. To the inside. Blackwell. And that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's T. The shot's
Number
good on the
17.
assist by Giddey.
Assist
T's
from
got 55.
Josh
Riding
Giddey.
the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And it's New Orleans with another.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
And he takes
Number
the feet in
17.
stride and slams it home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try
The assist
to match
from
that intensity.
Zion
Taking
Williams.
things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Giddey passes to T. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. With the drive, tipped, and stolen by Vanderbilt. He pulls it. The ball's knocked loose. New Orleans has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. If you look at Ingram, it seems like he only gets better with age.
Blackwell.
Yeah, you're so right. There's a case to be made that since he won the Most Improved Player Award in 2020, he's only continued to improve. His game gets more well-rounded every
Number 17.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Pass to Daniels. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Williams. Los Angeles lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of
Zion
turnovers.
Williams.
Scoring many times after
3
forcing the
points.
ball out of their opponent's hands.
Time called
Los
here.
Angeles
Los
calls
Angeles decides to
timeout.
talk it over.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches
All right,
obviously
fans,
play a big
who
part
wants
as well.
a two-year
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see it.
substitution?
Here's T. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Blackwell. Yep, that one goes.
And
They're still
Blackwell.
behind, but not
Assist
because of
from
his efforts. He's
Daniels.
been unbelievable this quarter.
Here's Reeves. McCollum defends. Pass to T. Puts up a 3. Here's Reeves. Beyond the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds now. From deep. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers in the lead. To the middle. Here's T. Another
Number
one falls.
17.
Amazing.
Austin Reeves
Make
with a
that
dive.
61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Daniels passes to McCollum. The 3 from Bane. Drills it from deep.
Desmond Bane.
Bane's got 8 points.
3
Quick
points.
decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Down low. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it
The
through.
assist from
His assist numbers
C.J.
have grown.
McCollum.
C.J. McCollum, pass on time.
Los Angeles
2
has got
minutes
nothing to
remaining
fall
in
here in the third. 0 for 4.
2 minutes. New Orleans foul.
The Lakers making a switch here.
That's
Isaac's
his
checked
first
in.
personal foul. Third team foul.
Williams passes to T. And the shot's
Number
good.
17.
And the Lakers lead by 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
That's tipped. Yet another steal from him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, B.A. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
Here's Daniels. And he can't get that one. And the Lakers shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. McGowan's pass to T. There's a minute 17 left in the third. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Bain. Here's McCollum. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. T passes to Reeves. Here's T. Pass to McGowan's. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Reeves. Lets it fly.
Austin Reeves, 4-2.
Reeves has got 5 points.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
To the paint. Shots good by
C.J.
McCollum.
McCollum.
They're really looking to
The
that
assist
inside
from
game here in the second half.
Daniels.
Getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Oh, and there's the
Orleans
whistle on the
foul.
shot. So 2 free throws
C.J.
for him coming.
McCollum.
It's going to be
That's
on
his first
C.J.
personal
McCollum.
foul. The 4th team foul. At the line for 2,
First one falls for him.
number
Grizzlies checked in
17.
for Los Angeles. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Bain with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 8-point game. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Reeves, the pass to T. Second chance effort. And it's Hawkins with a rebound.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
And
Your
so it's the Los
Lakers,
Angeles Lakers
114.
up by a healthy 8 points at the end
The
of the period.
Pelicans.
What has them in front?
106.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram slides in at the 4 with Zion playing center. Then it's Herb Jones, and it's Hawkins in at 2 guard. Oh, a clear
Lakers
foul there
foul.
on the missed shot.
Williams.
So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's his second personal
And the first one at the
foul.
line is
First
good.
team foul. At the line.
And so he hits both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Reeves, the pass to T. Oh, a
Number
big
17.
finish with a one-handed
Austin
jam.
Reeves with a dime.
Excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be
Lakers
aggressive
foul.
no matter who's taking the
Jonathan
shot.
Isaac. His 4th personal foul. Second team
And he
foul.
drops the first.
Shooting for New Orleans.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Inside. T with
Number
the bucket.
17.
Absolutely
Austin
ruthless.
Reeves
He's not
with
about
a
to start
dime.
showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And there it is for him.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
To the middle. Here's T. Tries again. Shots blocked. And he'll take a trip to the line for
At
two.
the line for Los
Clearly got
Angeles,
fouled on that shot.
number
And the
17.
foul called on the New Orleans Pelicans.
shots.
That one misses. And some changes here for the Lakers. Williams comes in for Christie, and it's Josh Giddey in for Reeves. The Pelicans trail. Poke loose. Good!
Number 17.
That's another bucket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one.
His sixth personal foul.
Back to the shot.
Second team foul.
Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple
Checking
of those
in for
plays
the
back.
Pelicans,
With the depth they have
Trey
at that spot,
Murphy.
they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Here's Giddey. And some very quick
Josh
points for him on that
Giddey.
possession. And now it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Here's Hawkins. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's T. Outside, Williams. Pass to T. To the inside. And the dunk by
Jonathan
Isaac.
And in
Isaac.
that two-man action there, Isaac's someone you need to track. I mean, he is really dangerous after rolling off the pick.
Hawkins, the pass to Williamson. Will it go? And he lays it up and
Zion
in.
Williamson.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And as it goes out of bounds,
Out
New
of
Orleans
bounds.
will keep possession.
Pelicans ball.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Friday, they'll be facing Al
Checking in for the
Horford,
Pelicans,
Minnesota Timberwolves.
Daniels.
And on Saturday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Daniels is checked in for the Pelicans. Down low. And the layup is
Trey
good
Murphy.
after a nice lead pass.
Keeping the feet moving and found an opening. Murphy doing work in close.
It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Isaac. Now Giddey, just 5 to shoot, and stolen by Williamson. Some room here for Jones. That's good.
Herbert
And it's
Jones.
Williamson with the assist.
Assisted.
Williamson's got 5
Zion
assists
Williamson.
tonight.
Sometimes you gotta let it go with the defense closing in. Jones did just that.
Here's T.
Number 17.
Jam, that
The
was
assist
gold.
goes to
Oh,
Vince
excellent way to
Williams.
pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
They grab their own miss. And there's
Lakers
the basket,
foul.
and the whistle blows.
Josh
Chance of a
Giddey.
3-point play here.
That's his first personal foul.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Isaac.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
The Lakers have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Giddey passes to Vanderbilt, to the paint. Here's T. An easy
Number
2 on the
17.
layup. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Woo, he is dangerous right now. 5 for 7 in this all-important fourth quarter.
Here's Daniels. Battles through
Daniels.
traffic and lays it in.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
To the wing on the left. Vanderbilt to pass to Williams. Clock at 4. From downtown. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Daniels. He swipes the ball away again.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals. Knocked loose. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Daniels.
Just a
Los
little
Angeles
too aggressive.
foul.
His 5th foul of the
Number
night.
17.
To go right at him to
5th
try to pick up
personal foul.
number 6.
The 4th team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans, Blackwell.
On the wing, Daniels. And the Pelicans miss again. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the fourth quarter. T passes to Williams. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look
Herbert
into a difficult play.
And you know,
Assist
technically
from
it's a high percentage
Daniels.
look, but this is why we play the game.
Off with the layup. Pelicans shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Pass to Daniels. Let's go with a three. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 6 assists here tonight. Inside, T passes to Williams. Another shot. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Ingram. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
It's deflected, and they get it back. Pass to Giddey to end the cold spell. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Ingram.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Defensively, you don't want to allow Ingram to get cooking from three. It really opens the rest of his game.
Jones against Giddey. Here's T. The Lakers with another miss.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Williams grabs the board.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's T. To the inside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 6-point Pelican lead.
There's B.I. using his length inside. Impressive finish.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. The Lakers making a switch here. Isaac's checked
Now
in.
into the lineup for your Lakers.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Williamson. Williamson is double. Back to Daniels. Ingram with the ball. Fires for 3. Williamson tips it back in. Williamson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, man, I'm happy I didn't have to box out Zion. He's a load.
Giddey against Jones. Now Giddey. Pass to T. Back to Giddey. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's T. Good.
Number
He
7.
hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Now Jones. To the middle. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
The assist from
Give him 23.
Herbert Jones.
Points today. An effortless basket inside.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Oh, love the intensity was hitting the...
And so New Orleans takes this one by a large
That's the
margin.
end of the game.
A statement road victory. So
Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your
It
team.
was an enemy
Please
territory.
drive home
They
safely.
controlled the
We'd
game,
like to see you
took
again
the
at the
crowd
next event.
completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks.